Okay, this is how I fill this gap up. I told you we were going to fill up. I measured to see what the gap is in lengthwise. So I figured it to be, put a little overlap on here. I figured it to be about 5 1/4. And I think if I made it about 1 inch in width, that it'll fit down and I can pack it down there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so that both pieces of aluminum will be touching each other, and make a nice good bond, a good seal there to keep dirt and stuff like that out. And what I did was I made a mark on my plywood here and 5 1/4 away, and I know I want it. If I take a 7/8 of an inch off this tape here, that my tape is going to be 1 inch in 1 inch in width. So anyway, this is how I cut the length of it, and you can. I'm sure I'm making it over simple probably for you, but let's see what we got here. And I got a scrap piece of metal here for a straight edge, which is working really good. So what I did was for my length, I extended my lines out a little bit so I can just put this piece of metal there and cut the aluminum tape. Now I got all the pieces that I need for all of them. Cut the length. Now I got to cut the width. So I'm going to do 2 of them, and I'm going to show you how I glued them. I stuck them on the LEDs. So I'm going to put this right at the edge of the table, and my line is extended out. So that's going to be 7/8 of an inch. Now if you got a straight edge, something different, that's all right. Don't throw your scrap away. It comes in handy, too handy. So what this is, that's going to be for right there. So I've already got one. Actually, I've got 2 cut. So it came out good. So okay, so I'm going to do just one and show you how I done it. And then of course the rest will be up to you. Now separating the aluminum here from the backing material sometimes is a trick and a half, especially when you can't see very good. And here we go, I think. Come on here, baby girl. There we go. Now don't forget, this aluminum tape, once it sticks, it's stuck. So take your time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on one side first, angle-wise like this here. And I'll look at it here first. Okay, so I'm going to try and go down a little bit. Got overlap there. That's where I want it. Now I'm going to take my popsicle stick, and I'm going to stick it right down on that lip right there. I'm going to stick that down on that lip. Now you see you got a little gap right here, so I should have came over here with the caulking a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little caulking on there after I get all done, just to fill that in. Then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. And that will complete assembling the LED lights the way that I done it. Now you may come up with a better idea, and if you want to do like I did, make a video and everything like that to make it more simple, by golly, go ahead and do it. I'm just trying to help people that have never done this, that are newbies that want to do it, and that's my only intent. Okay, so now let's see, we're going to stick this, I'm going to turn this around because that's a straighter edge. Try to center it. Now, this side may be a little bit different. Might have to do a little trimming here. Let's see here, where's my popsicle stick? Okay. As you can see, it wants on the other side a 1 inch is, I should have used a 7/8, but I can trim that off, and because I don't want it stuck to the light here. I want to be able to remove the light if I have to. The lens, I mean, not the light, but the lens. really difficult to talk and work at the same time making a video. So I guess I can't chew gum and walk either. Okay, now smooth out the aluminum so that it's not bunched up anywhere. Smooth it down nice. Smooth it down nice. And here's a little gap. I'm going to put a little bit more caulking right there and a little bit more right there. And right here. And right there, all four corners to make it nice and sealed. Now you can see how that came out. That's your finished product. No matter what the color of the lenses is, and that's nice and solid. And it's not a bad looking job. The more time you take with caulking and everything like that, probably the better you get. So anyhow, I wish you luck. I will show you how I mount these on the RV, but I mean the bus. And you should be able to figure that out anyway. But anyway, I'll show you how I do mine anyway. It's to make the videos all complete. But that's not going to be right now. So here, if you want to start making a project or business, this is how I done mine. And I hope this helps you all. I appreciate you watching, and thank you very much.